Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is LesleyLiliana. I mostly make DIYs, actually hair tutorials, but in today's video, as you can see by the title, it's gonna be me telling you guys life in Belgium as an African woman. What can you actually expect? Like I said, life in Belgium, a little bit highlight of Belgium, my childhood here in Belgium, telling you guys a few stories, like example, a teacher that took my diary and read it in front of the whole cafeteria, kids that threw rocks at my nose and broke my nose and also dislocated my jaw. So if you notice that my mouth is going like this a little bit, it's because of that situation that happened during my childhood. Those type of stories, you know, like really hard, intense stories. And of course, like I said, the pros and the cons, which I will be starting with the cons and then afterwards with the pro, because I want to end this in a positive note. I'm all about positive vibes, so that's what you can kind of expect from me. Belgium is a small country in Europe. Our neighbors are Germany, the Netherlands, France, and a little bit up there you have the UK. So actually traveling to those countries is really easy peasy. I live in Belgium, in the city called Ghent. The languages that they speak in Belgium are French and Dutch, this Netherlands. In Brussels, the capital of Belgium, they like speak both. It's like a remix. Sometimes you will have a conversation with somebody and he will start like in Dutch and then remix with French, and then before you know, you're like, ooh, you know, it's like. But in general, like Belgium has a lot of nationalities, so much, and that's really nice, you know. That's what I found nice about that. So different topic, my childhood in Belgium. I can really tell you this, my childhood here in Belgium wasn't easy, but it wasn't also difficult. It's how you see it and how you learn from it. I'm good, I'm already past that, you know, so it is what it is, it happened. But it's just hard to like go back in time and talk about it in front of a camera and share my story. But this is real, you know, this really happened. Where should I even start? As a kid here in Belgium, they have like Bosklasse and Zeeklasse. So that's actually something, they go to the sea or they go to the woods, you know, like with the school. And I went once in my life, it was the first and the last time because of the situation that happened that I'm about to tell you guys. And C class was okay, everything was going good until one day I wanted to join a group of kids and play with them. And they said, no, you're too black to play with us, so you can't be in our group. Go and play somewhere else. And I was like insistent. I said no, why can't I play? I want to play with you guys, you know. And they were like, no, we don't play with blacks. Kids, but they didn't allow me to play. So I was a tough kid also, you know. I just like went in. I was like, no, I'm going to play. And some other girls were like, let her play, you know, just don't be difficult. And that guy threw the stone straight to my nose, breaking it, bleeding. I was going to the teacher because I was like, oh my god, blood. You know, as a kid, you're panicking. So I was like on my way to the teacher, and the guy saw that I was going to the teacher, so he blocked my way with a couple of kids, telling me, yeah, you black, this is what you get. If you don't want to go, this is what you're gonna get. And I was shocked, you know. I was like, let me go, I'm bleeding here. And that's when they started like they like hustled me and they pushed me, and then they were stepping on me, and that's when one of them stepped on my jaw and dislocated it. I still have like sometimes issues when I'm talking that my mouth, like, I don't know, go different ways. That's because of that. It's not because I'm sick or anything like that. That's because I had that incident. So eventually the teacher saw it and they came towards my way, and the kids got punished. I don't know what kind of punishment they got. I was just in shock, and they brought me to emergency. I don't know what happened after that because it's like a blackout, but I knew that the next day, it was 2 days left, I got back on the bus. We all got back on the bus back home. My parents saw me and they were so sad that happened, and they were so angry. So I don't know if they filed a lawsuit or anything like that. I really don't know because I was just a kid. I know that after that incident, they never ever allowed any of my siblings to go on C class or on bus class, you know. A second thing that I can tell you guys that happened to me during my childhood is I had my diary with me, and I brought my diary to me. You'd be like, why are you bringing your diary to school? I had my diary with me and I brought it to school because it was my last year and I wanted my girlfriends, you know, my girls, to sign their autograph in my diary as a memory. So this teacher walked up to our table where I was sitting, of course, and he demanded my diary. I was like, it's my diary, it's my privacy, you know, there are things in that I don't like to share with anybody. I don't want to share with anybody. And he demanded my diary by force. So we were going back and forth. Like I said, I was a tough kid and I didn't budge in, but it was getting so out of hand. And you know, kids, when they see a teacher like having a discussion, like having a word to word, and the teacher is like, his voice is getting louder, the kids around the table, they get quiet and they start to like listen, like, oh, what is going on here? So it was getting worse and I saw it and I didn't want it to escalate. So I just gave my diary in the hope that he would be like, yeah, you know, like, I have your diary so you can have it, like, just to show that he has power. It didn't stop there. He read a piece in my diary, not even in him quietly, but he read it so loud that the area where I was sitting could hear everything. Now the part that he read was about a crush that I had at school. Like, everybody had I know everybody has like a crush, you know, and he read it so loud. And you know what the worst part was? If my crush was sitting all over there, I wouldn't mind, but my crush was sitting right behind me, just the table behind me. So he heard everything. And that, you know, kids, they were like and I was shaken and I was like, I only could imagine this happening in movies, but this was happening to me, you know. And he threw my diary to me and he told me, next time you won't bring a diary to school because you can see obviously what can happen. And then he just turned around and left. But while he was leaving, I grabbed my diary because I was so sad. I was crying, like crying so badly. I took my diary and I started like running. I just ran away. And the thing here is, in my time, you have to wait till the bell rings so you all can stand up and then leave the cafeteria and then go afterwards to the playground. But I was so broken, I couldn't sit there, you know. The kids was laughing. I was humiliated. I was in shock. I was hurt, you know. My privacy was not respected. So I ran to the toilet and he was shouting, you can't go there, otherwise you get detention. But I was like, oh, fuck it, you know, you already destroyed me, so whatever. So I just ran, and after that, I don't know what happened, but I guess I just tried to get over it and let time pass and heal. The worst thing that I've ever heard of been through as a black woman that I can remember and really got me deep till this day is the fact that I shared cookies with a bunch of girls. And a couple of days later, you know, kids, you know, I give you, you give me back, you know. I asked them if they could share some cookies because I gave you some cookies a few days ago. And they said, yeah, sure. But they like crumbled the cookies, put it on the ground, and told me, you can eat with us. You can eat with us. You can eat from the ground, you filthy nigger. Kids. So if you, kids said that. And I was crying, you know. I was like, a few days ago, I had like 3 cookies and I shared with you guys. And I'm asking you guys and you guys are acting like this. So I saw a teacher, the teacher saw me, I saw the teacher, and the teacher also saw the kids. And you know what the teacher said? Do not come yelling at me like that because that's rude. For that, I'm going to punish you. I was like, you're going to punish me or you're going to punish them because I'm confused, you know? No, you can't raise your voice to me. Yo, bro, I was sad. They literally told me I had to eat from the ground. And you are coming here to punish me for something that I came to you to ask for help? Okay. So They didn't get punished, nothing, but a teacher told me, you know, you should just stay away from those kids. I know you want to be a part of a group and stuff like that, but those kids are bad, da da da. But yet you still punished me. I do not get that. A lot of things happened during my childhood, and especially in primary school. Called me about beads or anything like that. And the worst part about that is I never told my parents. I couldn't tell them because I was like afraid that I would have to change from school, you know, changes, and I wasn't like really up to for change. I was like okay with not what they were doing to me, but like I was like, just suck it in, you know, you're going to high school anyway, it will get better, don't mind them, you know, it is what it is. As a kid, you do not know better. And maybe those kids didn't also know better, but it came from parenting. So I think somewhere in their household, they were racist, definitely. Because if you don't teach your children that and they come to school and they do that to other kids, that's bad. Oh, so many things happened in primary school, you know. And also the fact that the teacher stepped on my foot, almost broke my toe. And also attacked a Turkish child, which the Turkish child did tell his parent because the father came to school. He held the teacher against the wall and told him, if I ever have to come to this school and hear that you touched my son or any other kid in this school, I will literally beat you up. And after that incident, actually nothing else happened. I don't know how to say this, but it went from really bad to like average to like okay. Maybe because getting older made me see the world in a different eye, you know, made me speak up more. And the thing that hurted me the most was from within the black community. They will come up to me and they will be like, Leslie, please, you know, you don't have it that hard because you're light skinned, and the fact that you went through that, that's not even possible. Like, we're a couple of shades darker than you, so like, bitch, please. And I was like, it does not matter if I'm a little bit lighter or not, as long as you're not Caucasian like them, you will face racism, you know, you will be discriminated. It doesn't matter, you know. And I asked them, what have you been through? Have someone broken your nose with a stone before because of your skin color? Because you couldn't play? Did someone stepped on your jaw, dislocated your jaw because of your skin color? Or did a teacher took your diary and read it in front of the whole cafeteria? I don't know, you know, tell me. And they were like, no, we didn't go through that, but some kids did call us the N-word and stuff like that. I told them straight ahead, I don't need your opinion. I did not ask for your opinion. I'm just telling you my story. I don't need to hear that I'm not black enough to talk about that or anything like that. So within the black community, the friends that I considered as friends in that time, growing up, were actually not friends. They were always like in my business in the wrong way, always like bringing me down and calling me names, you know, like within the black community. That also happens. And they would say I'm beige. I should ask my mom if my mom did not cheat on my dad because I was too light to be a full Ghanaian. Like I said, I was a tough kid growing up. So if you think I'm too light to be black, whatever, I know who I am. I see me. I love me. And I'm not gonna change me, you know. It is who I am. Those situations, those traumas made me who I am today. So lastly, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons, starting with the cons in Belgium. So the traffic here in Belgium are mental. Like, some places are okay, but like if you're going to the capital, oh my god, oh, it's horrible. It's so... Another con is some holiday celebrations are racist as hell. Now I'm just going to highlight one. It's called Sinterklaas. Now, there's been a debate every year when that holiday comes around. There's a big debate about, yeah, why do you guys want to cancel that? What is Sinterklaas? Sinterklaas is like a sort of holiday that is here for the kids. Caucasian people paint their face black, paint their lips red, and wear curly afro hair. Now, they say it's not racist because when you go through the chimney, you know, or you have the dirt from the chimney on your face. But tell me, do a chimney has a lipstick and afro hair in that thing while going down? because I can't remember that happening, you know. That's like way racist for me. The next con that I have is the weather here in Belgium. You have a love-hate relationship with the weather here in Belgium. You don't really have real seasons. The one moment, like just now, the sun was shining, really nice, it was hot. The next moment, it's gonna rain. So my last con is they have zero respect towards black football players in Belgium teams. I say this because my dad was a professional football player, so I heard things they said to him while he was playing football. Those words hurt. They really do. My brother is also a football player. My little brother is also a football player. And every time they like make a mistake, you know, or get tackled or make a fall or something, okay, you can use your football terms and stuff like that, but do not come racist over, you know, like don't say, oh, you look like a monkey, that's why you can't play, or look at that with the big lips, of course you can't move properly. Horrible things that I don't want to speak out, you know. I've been there. I went to support my brothers, I went to support my dad while he was playing, and to hear those people say those things, it hurts. They are humans, you know. It's all good and well when they score a point for the team, you know, they'll be like, yeah, because of him. But when they make a small mistake, oh, the bashing, oh my god, it's so out of words, you know. So that's a big con here. Zero respect towards black football players. Not only blacks, you know, like non-Caucasian football players here in Belgium. It's ridiculous. It hurts. And I cannot put words, it makes me so angry, you know, because I was standing there when these things were happening and I was like, should I act on it? I did, of course, and then I got kicked out. But that's a different story. Okay, so now I'm just gonna talk about the pros in Belgium. Yes, you definitely have pros in Belgium. Absolutely, you have pros in Belgium. To rent a house or buy a house or apartment is quite affordable here in Belgium. So affordable in the sense that you have a good job, you know. That's definitely a pro here in Belgium. Another pro is when you have a decent job here in Belgium, you have a lot of benefits, you know, that comes within that job. Oh, next pro is the French fries and the beer and the chocolate here in Belgium. You cannot ignore that Belgium has the most delicious chocolate, delicious beer, and the French fries, like, oh, you can't find it nowhere like Belgium fries, like they are so good. So the last pro that I have is a garbage service in Belgium. It's called the Ivago. Now that's a huge pro. Those people are so unappreciated. Some people even look down at them. But if it wasn't for them, our streets will be so filled with dirt and garbage and all those type of things. These people bring them away and they don't get appreciated enough, you know. And that's sad because it's a hard, tough job, you know. So for me to end this video in a positive and a good note is no matter what they say about you, don't let them get to you. You are beautiful, you are great, are amazing, and you should love yourself, you know. I'm a proud black African woman living in Belgium, and ain't nobody can take that away from me. I'm here, I made the best of it, and I'm still doing that, you know. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support on social media. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Bye!